fires. You bet. Little mid-range is good. Here's Clark firing. Clark looking at Shane. Here's Clark spinning. Bouncing. What a find. They're cutting. The first logo bomb of the season from CAITLYN Clark.
Beat it down. Cook. Cook. Take that one. Cook. Beat it down. Cook.
One. A lot more to come.
Cook. Get your coat. Cook. Your brim. Cook. Take that one. And get on out of my gym.
I like it. I like it. All right. Pay the setup, no mind. I'm Reese from Philly. I think it's about time that I made a video about some very important things, especially for Clarkies, CAITLYN Clark fans. And I should have done this a long time ago. What I'm doing is I'm going to do a multi-video series breaking down CAITLYN Clark's mechanics on her jump shot alone. It would take me forever, almost all year, to cover all of the magic and hacks and little innuendos and subtleties in her entire game and her skill set and her mechanics. It would take forever. So I'm going to cover the jump shot first. It's going to be a multi-video series because there's so much involved that it's wild to even think about. But this has to be done so that the Clarkies around the world will be educated as to what they are witnessing, and they'll have a bigger understanding of it. So the first thing I'm covering, you saw it in the thumbnail, is the skip and the hop. Sounds like something silly at first. This gets deep. So I'm going to get right into it. Everybody in the world has ADT, so I'm not going to waste your time anymore. Let me share this with you. Very important. Okay. I'm going to start with a series of clips. And I'm going to stop these over and over again and probably play them over a few times and do some explaining. And it's very important that I do this so you understand the history of what you're seeing in CAITLYN Clark and how this manifested and filtered its way down to her, because there is history of it. Me, myself, I am 56 years old. 56. There's no one alive that's been playing basketball longer than me. No one, anywhere. I've been playing on a daily basis my entire life. That's 56 years. You could take anybody from the top 50, the GOATs, anybody you know. No one's been playing basketball on a daily basis that long. 56 years. That's that. Okay. These clips are of me doing some skipping and some hopping. I've been doing this since I was 10 years old. That goes back to 1980. If you look at 1980s and any basketball players, college, pro, your neighborhood, whatever, any footage of anyone, you will not see them doing skips and hops regularly. I invented this. And who grew up watching me? Kobe Bryant. When I was in my 20s and he was a young teenager with barely any swag in his game at all, he developed that watching me, period. Take that how you want. Let's go to some video clips. Now, this first clip you're about to see. This is me, and I'm going to demonstrate this little skip that CAITLYN Clark does when she skips into her jump shot. It's a 4-step thing that she does. Okay? It's a beautiful thing to watch. Pay attention. The ball hits the ground. My right foot taps down twice, launches me forward. See that? One more time. One more time. After the dribble, you're going to see my right foot touch down twice. and launch me into my takeoff position. It's going to launch me forward. Then I land into the 1-2, then raise up for the jump shot. Here we go. Ball, right foot is down, taps twice, pushes me forward into my 1-2. That's 4 steps. Now, this next clip, I want you to pay attention to this. This is a little different. This time I'm going to do like a slap dribble type of thing. Not a conventional dribble. I'm literally just slapping the ball down in front of me. Pay attention to that slap dribble because I'm going to bring it up later. This was not a common thing at any time back in the 80s. I was the first one I ever saw doing this. Then I saw Kobe do it. Then I saw everyone after that do it. You can look up footage. You won't find anyone anywhere doing this with regularity. Here it goes one more time. Bam, there's the slap dribble. Get my hand underneath it, skip into the 1-2 and raise up. One more time. One more time. Slap dribble. Right foot taps down twice. I skip into my 1-2, raise up and shoot. Okay, that's that. This clip is a little bit different. This clip, I'm going from one side of the court to the other, and I'm going to raise up and shoot. And what you're going to see me is drop the ball down in front of me. My back foot is going to take 2 skips and launch me into my takeoff position. Pay attention and try to understand what you're watching. Ball goes down, back foot, 2 skips, into the takeoff, release. And I know what you're thinking. That's the most beautiful thing you've ever seen, and you would be right. One more time. Let me describe what you're seeing. I have to do this. Be patient. Be patient. Here it comes. One side to the other. Right hand dribble, right foot double skips. Do a little tap. If you pay really close attention, there's about 5 steps before I elevate. It's smooth. And a referee hasn't caught me doing this once. It's the reason why everyone alive is being able to do this, if they can do it right. 1, 2, 4. Elevate. All right. Now, as I mentioned before, Kobe Bryant grew up watching me. So I'm going to show you a clip of him doing the exact same move. Here we go. Ready? Right hand dribble down in front of him. Right foot taps twice into his launch. Boom. One more time. One more time. So you get an understanding. Pay attention to Kobe's right foot. It's going to tap the ground twice and propel him forward into his takeoff position. Let's go. Once, twice. Into the 1-2, raise up and shoot. Let's go back and look at mine. Exactly the same thing. Dribble. 1, 2. Into my takeoff. Boom. That's that. Now, that's the skip. What you're going to see now is the hop. I'm going to show you how this hop goes. And I also started doing this. Where did I steal it from? I'll be honest. I stole it from Julius Erving. I stole this hop from Julius Erving. He did it regularly. He was the only basketball player that I ever saw in my life, and I watched everybody do this regularly. Not even Jordan did it. Now I'm going to describe it. And keep in mind, again, Kobe Bryant grew up watching me do this, period. No one before me was doing this, except Doc. Here it goes. Kobe's going to dribble the ball. He's going to put down a right-hand dribble. When he does this hop, he's going to launch off of his inside foot. Now, since he's traveling from left to right, his inside foot will be his left foot. His left foot is going to propel him into his takeoff for his jump shot after the dribble. Pay attention. Dribble goes down. Oh, I made a mistake. It was his right foot that launched him. I'm describing the wrong highlight. Pay attention again. This time his right foot will launch him into a shooting position. Dribble goes down, launch off the right foot, land, and elevate. Now, that is not a skip. That is a hop. There's a big difference. In the skip, your back foot touches down twice. On the hop, it only touches down once, and you land with both feet down. When you do the skip pushes you off into your 1-2 takeoff for your jump shot. It's a 1-2 takeoff. When you do the hop, you're propelling off that launch foot and landing on both feet. Watch the difference. Dribble, push off of the right foot and land on both feet. Then raise up. Here it is, going from side to side. This is a little different. And by the way, there are hundreds of ways, different ways to use this skip with the ball in either hand going in either direction, propelling off either foot. The front foot, back foot, going left to right, frontwards or back foot, ball in either hand, even backwards. And I do it all. One more time. Hop. This time, I believe he's pushing off of his inside foot. On the last hop, he pushed off of his right foot. There he is, pushing off of the left foot, landing, elevating. The hop. One more time. Ball goes down. Bam. Launch off the left foot. Land in your shooting position. Raise up. Now, this is a highlight of me several years back. Going one-on-one against somebody. Remember, I'm 56 years old. I'm probably 52 in this highlight. You're going to see me put down a dribble. I gather it kind of sloppily, but to make up for this sloppy gather, I have to do a hop off of my right foot to put me in proper shooting position. Pay attention. I'm going to slap his arm out the way and drive to the right. Boom. Slap the arm, drive to the right, put down a dribble, sloppy gather. I land on my right foot, hop up one time, land into my takeoff position, elevate. One more time. Slap that arm down, put down the dribble. Now I'm launching off of my outside foot. Outside foot launches me into my shooting position, and I raise up. First one ever to do this. This is Kobe, right hand dribble, launching off the inside foot, landing into his shooting position. One more time, Kobe. Little different. Right hand dribble, launch off of the left foot, land in your shooting takeoff. This is me again. All of these are different. Left hand dribble, right foot pushes me into my shooting position. One more time. Going left, left hand dribble, right foot hop, take off. Million different ways to do it. Now, this is a little bit of skipping right here. One more demonstration of this skip. Then you're going to get one more history lesson, and then we're going to get into Clark, the real magic. Because what I'm about to show you what CAITLYN Clark does is more impressive than any of this, what we're watching here. Okay. Kobe's coming at Penny Hardaway full speed. You're going to see two right-hand dribbles, and then watch the right foot. Right-hand dribble, right foot, touches down twice, launches him into his takeoff position. That's a skip. One more time. Dribble, right foot touches down twice, into his takeoff position. Now, here's a gift from the gods right here. I said I stole this from Doc, and I combed YouTube and everywhere else to see if I could find him. And I saw a couple highlights of Doc doing this hop. But this is a real good one right here. Pay attention, man. Whew. Julius Erving. Ball goes down, inside leg, launches him into his. That was beautiful. One more time. One more time, guys. Right hand dribble, left foot launches him into his takeoff. Land on both feet, elevate. That's the hop, ladies and gentlemen. You saw it from Doc. You saw it from me. You will not see it from Jordan because he doesn't do it. And you saw it from Kobe. That's that genetic line, period. And there's no one else involved in the middle. No one, pro or college. We're going to get into some CAITLYN Clark stuff now. Now, you guys ready? CAITLYN Clark is bringing the ball up. Okay? CAITLYN Clark is bringing the ball up. Let's see what she does. Dribble goes down, left foot, skips, touches down twice. She sells it. Puts down another right-hand dribble, skip. Uh-oh, whoa, the leg caves in. Crossover, launch off the inside foot into a hop. Jesus. Let's do that one more time. Because I don't think you understand what you just saw. Pay attention. Clarkies. If you're real fans, pay attention to this woman's mechanics. And by the way, although there are benefits to this little skip and hop move, this is 100% swag and nothing else. This is, I'm nicer than you. I'm going to dance around and skip around and hop with this rock because I'm better than you. And it's arrogance, and I'm showing off. CAITLYN Clark is a demon. Remember that. Okay, one more time, guys. Dribble goes down. She sells this skip, pulls down another dribble. Here she's going to sell this skip again. This defender thinks she's going to do it again. She caves the leg in. Yankeries, inside leg, launch me into my takeoff position. A thing of beauty. Now, I just wanted to show you the origins of skipping into your crossover. Underneath crossover, by the way. Jordan did this over the top, and so did Doc. I was the first one on planet Earth, 56, older than Kyrie, older than Skip to Malou, older than Jamal Crawford, older than Kobe, Penny, or anybody else you've ever seen do this underneath crossover. I'm older than all of them and was doing it way before them and showed it to the whole East Coast before I was 20 years old. We're talking 80s now. Look the footage up and show it to me. Here we go. You're going to see me skip into this crossover. This is how it's done. Right after Clark makes his shot. Skip, cave the leg in. Yankeries. That's a 56-year-old man doing that. Time for more Clark. What do we have here? Pay attention, guys, because this is magical. And not just because it's against the Aces. The way Clark mentally reads what's going on here and the footwork that you're about to see, this is swag. This is arrogance and swag. Let me narrate this. She's going around this pick, and it's a good one. She runs the defender into this pick really closely. That defender is about to marry this pick. Clark is going to blow by this pick. This defender is in prison right here. You're getting crossed over. Let's pause this. She's crossed over. Hope you can see my arrow. The big who set the pick is charging to the lane. I don't know what kind of pick and roll this is, but Clark reads this some type of way. She could have went right here, taken one more step because she has her beat. She could have taken one more step, pulled up a wide open mid-range right here and just netted it. But what does she decide to do? She decides to mock her, and her, who are all looking at her, thinking that she's about to drive here. She takes one dribble over to the left and skips into another hop and lands into a shooting position 3 feet behind the three-point line. One more time, people. And I have to do this so that you understand, and I know it's taking time. But you have to get the... I don't think you understand what you're watching when you're watching CAITLYN Clark. You are watching hundreds of different type of hacks and mechanical stuff that is natural and God-given. Basketball coaches, none in the world. There's a basketball coach in the world teaching this to any guard. One more time. She smears her into this pick. Smear. Mop. Explodes passer. You're in jail. I'm going to cross you. I'm not shooting that short shot. She's trailing me. I skip out of the way, skip into a hop, land in my shooting position. And yes, that shot went in. And this is just another clip of me skipping into a crossover. You'll see Kobe do this and no one else. Let's watch Clark one more. Beautiful. My goodness. And here I am. It happens fast. Skip into the crossover. Bam, yank. Skip into the jump shot. Now this is Clark again. Blowing by somebody. Now, here, the left foot goes down. In this move, her front foot, her back foot is trailing. Her front foot is launching her into this shooting position. And the right foot comes forward and both legs land at the same time. Keep in mind, she's semi-airborne while she's gathering this ball. A key thing about this skip and these hop moves, you are literally gathering the ball. Your hand is underneath it after the dribble. And sometimes the ball is even rolling around in your hand while you're airborne, mid-skip or mid-hop. Pay attention, y'all. This is magic and it's swag. No coach knows about this. There it is. Look at it spinning in her hand, gathering in the air. One more time. Oh, my goodness. Are you serious? One more time, y'all. That's enough of me. Dribble, front foot lands, gather it, landing. Pick up. This is a little something different right here. Now, keep in mind, I've studied CAITLYN Clark extensively, probably more than anyone. That's why I'm doing these videos in the first place. On this next one, she's going to do a little something different. You must remember, Clark does these skips and these hops most of the time. I've never seen anyone, NBA or WNBA, do this with regularity. Regularity other than maybe Penny, Kyrie, and Kobe. But before them, me. Go look at my shoot-around videos. I got about 6 of them. I'm skipping and hopping around all over the place when I'm dribbling, not shooting, when I don't have the ball. We'll get into that. Let's watch Clark. This next one is a little bit different. Pause. Pay attention. She's going to the left. Ball's in her left hand. Dribble comes down. The outside foot. Did you see that? One more time. Remember, she's going to the left. Going to the left. Left hand dribble goes down. The left leg is her front. She lands on it and does the skip, does the hop off of her front foot. A thing of beauty. That's what you saw Julius Erving do. Front foot hop into your shooting position. Look how she's gathering the ball. It spins into her hand while she's airborne. That's what makes it so beautiful. Look at that thing spinning. See it? Unbelievable. This is what separates her from the rest. This is what separates CAITLYN Clark from everyone else. Do you see? You will see other female ballers that will skip into their crossover. And everybody, there's thousands of people doing it everywhere because of me now. It's 30-something years old now. But for a while, I was the only one doing this until Kobe came and showed this to the rest of the world and showed it to And1 and the rest of those dudes in New York weren't doing that when I was doing that. No, I'm much older than all of them. Stephon Marbury, Skip to I don't care who you, Kenny Anderson. Math is math, and I'm not arguing with anybody. And this has made its way to CAITLYN Clark. And that's why she's special. CAITLYN Clark is the shit because I was the shit. Now watch this. Cave the knee in. Crossover. Over the top Jordan crossover. Boom. There's the launch foot. Inside foot. Landing. Take off. Now, what you're about to see is a little bit different. Let's watch this one more time. Launch, landing. Pay attention. Without the ball. Skip. Beautiful. Pay attention. One more time, guys. Without the ball. Gather it. Hop. Land. Without the ball. Gather it. Hop. Land. Why am I showing you this? Why am I showing you this? 99% of the world, when rolling off of a pick and roll and getting a pass, and they want to shoot, they do a 1-2 and pull up. Even the GOAT, Michael Jordan, or the other GOAT, the fake GOAT, LeBron, Wemby, I don't care who. This is special, and she has it. One more time. Pass, skip, hop, land, elevate. What's this? Her going backwards? Was that a hop? Was that? Wait a minute. Hop, land, elevate. What's this? Hop, land, elevate. I'm gathering the ball, by the way. Pay attention. We're gathering. That thing spinning in my hand. I'm gathering that in the air. CeCe is gathering that in the air. That is a thing of beauty. And that's why it looks so beautiful when it's done in full speed. There is so much more that I need to explain about this woman's mechanics just in her jump shot. Here's 15 minutes or so of skipping and hopping, and I had to. Who knows this? No one. I had to do this. I think I got one more clip in this little setup right here. What we got here? Okay. Clark without the ball. Aaliyah Boston is giving her a pass. Without the ball. Launch foot. Landing. Elevate. That little hop. Man. I don't know what to say. That hop is a thing of beauty. And for Clark to have that, a white girl from No Niggas, Iowa, pick her teeth with straw. All of her neighbors say shit like, I reckon. Has this type of swag in her bones. It does not make human sense. Before I finish off this video, I have to treat you to something. So this is my favorite clip of Clark. It's when she made those 3 3-pointers against New York. Maybe her best clip in her career. Arguably. These are a thing of beauty. And by the time this game happened, Clark was much, much better than Iowa CAITLYN Clark. Iowa CAITLYN Clark looked like she was trying hard. CAITLYN Clark from last year looked like she was playing with children, hopping and skitting around and flicking the jump shot out of her fingers and just I can't leave you hanging no longer. Let's do it. Come on, y'all. Come on now. This is what we're watching, the 3 3-pointers against New York.
Job by Kennedy Burke, who is in the starting lineup today for Phoebus. And Natasha Cloud, her first year running the point for New York.
Number one.
The first time
Here's number one.
Has last 3 games. She had made 7 in a row over her last 2.
We'll send
Game.
Well, fuck that up. Let's see how this works.
Trying to guard Stewart now, but Cunningham just coming back with incredible up. Just now, Clark play now, but trying to guard
here's
Stewart
the first
now, but still able to get a decent shot off. And Cunningham is down behind the play, but they
I'll pause it. A thing of beauty, right? One more time. This time, I'm going to slow it down. Now, these are the things you don't see because it's full speed and she's tiny on your television. Remember the slap dribble I showed you in the very beginning of the video when I was showing my own highlights and how I made that slap dribble a thing in basketball? First one ever doing it with regularity. Watch CAITLYN Clark. She does this slap dribble, not out of dribble momentum, off of a pass. She doesn't collect this pass. She slaps it down in front of her. Watch this. Pop, clap it down, gather, launch, pop. One more time, guys. Let's mute this. One more time. My goodness. This is swag. It's a pass. Slap it down. Launch foot, landing, elevate from I don't know how far away. Now, let's go to the second one. Now, what's happening here? Let's see what's happening here. Wait a minute. First of all, Clark doesn't even, she just gets this pass and just starts dribbling. All right. 1 hop, 2 hops, landing. Did you see that thing? 2 hops count as a skip, remember? I showed you me doing it. There was a reason why I showed you that and bored you with all those highlights of me and Kobe. I showed you the skip where the back foot touches down twice and launches you into your takeoff. Clark does the skip, but she doesn't tap with the same foot. She taps with both feet and gets away with it. It's so smooth that no referee has ever been able to catch it from me, Kobe, or Kyrie, or Clark because of the swag involved. The referee doesn't understand what's happening in front of him. That's why he does not count 4 steps. Watch it again. 100% swag. Iowa. Oh, my goodness. Skip, land. And throw it through the goddamn net from half. I'm done. Let's look at the third one. Where is it? Okay. Here we are. Through the legs. Across. Cave that knee in. Yank her. Launch. My goodness. And hop in front of 2 players. One more time, guys. One more time. Get this. Oh, that's a little skip right there. Oh, my goodness. I didn't even catch that before. I promise you I went through all these highlights before I collected them. And I did not catch this hop off of this pass. She hops as she catches this pass. My goodness. Here it is. I believe this is a hop right here. Hop. Slide into a crossover. Cave the knee in. Another crossover. Dribble. Launch foot. Launches you into your takeoff. Fade to the left. My goodness. My goodness. And folks, that's how I'm going to end this video. You don't need more. You don't need more. That's all you need. Go over it. Study highlights from history of any player on earth. Do the timing. I'm 56, older than Jordan. Older than Kobe, younger than Jordan and Doc. Everyone else comes after Kobe. Doing all of these moves. CAITLYN Clark has it. It made its way to her. And no other woman ever skipped around and hopped around this effortlessly and toyed with her defenders like they were children. That is CAITLYN Clark. This is part one. The skip and the hop. And I'm getting out of here with more CAITLYN Clark music, so enjoy this. This is gift. This is not yet. This gift is for the NAACC. I am the founder, co-founder, president, vice president, CEO, janitor, treasurer, master of coin, all of that, of the NAACC. This is hilarious. National African Americans for the Advancement of CAITLYN Clark. And these are my honorary members. Ock Nation, Adrian Ross, Ben Daniels, John the Liquidator. Oh, Vision, Junkie, Fly Hippie, and DEI Rhodes. And there are other members. I just got to do this over, but this is hilarious. All right. This is for y'all. Let's get out of here.
Let her cook. Let her cook. Let her cook. Get your coat, your brim, and get on out of my gym.
Always cold, not a woman's hand. Her hands are cold. Always cold, hands are cold. Always cold, a woman's hands are cold. Hands are cold, hands are cold.
Let her cook.
Her hands are cold.
Let her cook.
Hands are cold. Always cold.
Cook my gym. Cook my gym. Cook
Not a woman's
my gym. Cook
hands are cold. Dragon.
my gym. Cook
Always